This is what muddy actually sounds like.
EQ can totally change the way sound hits our ears. Let's dive in and take a look at the frequency ranges you should know. This is sub-bass. This is low energy that's really felt more than it's heard, and a lot of speaker systems can't even replicate frequencies this low. This is bass, and it makes up the body of the low end. It's usually where that low end punch comes from. This is your low end, and this is where instruments start to get their body, their warmth, and their fullness. But they can also make things a little boomy.
These are your low mids, and this is where you have to be careful because they do make up the body of a sound, but they can also contribute to muddiness and boxiness in a mix.
This is the mid-range, and it's where some really important harmonics live that help you identify what an instrument actually sounds like. These frequencies really determine the tone of a sound. These are the upper mids, and this is where you start to have some presence. But you might also end up with honky or nasal sounds. This is presence, and this is where things really start to cut through a mix. This frequency range helps with bite, attack, and clarity. But it can also make things really harsh if used too strongly. This is the sibilance range, and it's between presence and air. This range helps make things sound a little bit sharper, and it can also help with clarity and presence. The issue is this range strongly contributes to ear fatigue and vocal sibilance, so you have to be careful about how you use this. This is air, and it can add a really nice sparkle or shimmer to a source when used delicately, but again, boosting this range will also contribute to ear fatigue. Subscribe and watch this video a few times to train your ears so that when you're working on your own project, you know exactly what to listen for.